In a martial arts school, I don't know if you've seen my formula in the community. The Excel sheet explains how I break down exactly how you should pay your staff members. But I would say the staff members should be paid between 30 to 35% of your gross. So for example, if you're grossing 10 grand, you should be paying $3,500 to your staff members. And if you can't afford to do that, then what you have to do is get volunteers. Very important. It depends on the size of your school. Brad just asked a question of should your staff be part-time or full-time. It really depends on the size of your school. I would say, as I said, if you have 200 students, you must have 3 full-time, but do have a lot of part-time, because part-time will help with your bench, right? They can do things that a full-timer doesn't need to do, or if a full-timer quits, you can always replace them with a part-timer. If you can afford it, get a part-time. But remember, if you have enough money, if you've taken enough money for yourself, and I hope you're not greedy, and you have some left in there, invest that into your people. Invest that into growing your business. Invest that into your staff members so he can help you out and be there all the time. Okay, so Matt's saying that I'm sitting at 130 students. What staff member should I try to hire first? Instructor, front desk. Okay, if you have 130 students, I hope it's already 2 of you, because 130 students wanting to grow to 150 or 200, it's a lot of students, right? So if you're 130, I would, if you have already 2 full-timer, I would definitely go with a part-timer. But depends. If you think that you would be by the end of the year to 200 students, start hiring a part-timer that could turn to be a full-timer eventually. %50 of a staff member is what we're looking for. How long give them to grow that number? I'm not really clear on that question. Oh, I see. Okay. Greg, can you repeat your question? Incentive. It's a good question. Whether you're gonna charge, you're gonna pay them salary or commission. Always salary plus commission. It doesn't matter who they are and which position they have in your school, whether they're a program director or they're a front counter person or they're an instructor. Always base them on salary and commission. And you can make different commission structures for different positions, like program directors, maybe based on sales. The front counter person may be based on retail sale. The instructor may be based on number of active or A or B students. So you can create different commission structure to incentivize other people. Like, incentive is very important, and for every position I think you should create a different incentive. And Sensei Nick, maybe we should put these type of formula or documents on how to create a commission structure in ChampionsWay library for the users. Again, James, I hope we can put that formula in the library for you to come and grab. Sound is breaking up, Datis?
Sound is breaking up, yeah.
Okay. Sound keeps breaking up. Is that okay? Can everyone hear me? No sound? Sir, okay, Nick can hear me now. Can everybody hear me? Thank you, Mr. Walker. Okay, great. So we can continue with your questions. Please retype your question if I haven't answered it yet. You can access the library by talking to your account manager here at ChampionsWay, or contact Sensei Nick and he'll be able to set you up. If you have 55 students and you like to get to the next level, I would say your goal should be 100 students, Christopher. So the question is, I have 55 students, and when should I hire someone? What point should I hire someone to help me out? If you have 55 students, your goal is 100 students. Don't wait to get 100 students to hire someone, because you might never get there. So start hiring someone now, right? Invest into your business. Start hiring a part-timer, get a family member maybe to help you out, because it's almost impossible. You're teaching classes and no one answering the phone. That could be one of the worst things you can do in your school, is when you're not answering your phone. So I would really suggest, anybody who start a martial arts school, they should start with 2 people, and if you're still 55, you can afford to have someone, just try to hire 2 part-timers or get 2 volunteers. So, Mr. Walker, how long to get staff members trained? 6 months, or how long to be able to perform? Depends again on the position. If I'm training someone for a front counter, it would probably take about really 2 days to train them, and it would be probably about 2 weeks to watch them to see how they perform, and then review them every 2 or 3 weeks. So I would say in 3 months they should be fully trained. If I'm training someone for an instructing position, it's tougher, because you would need to get someone, first of all, who knows your art, and also knows how to teach, and also have other abilities, like they're good speakers, they're positive, they'll be able to see the good in people. It's very important as an instructor. So I would definitely try to find someone internally from my school. All best staff members who've been in the martial arts schools successfully in the past 20-30 years have been always the instructors that have been grown internally within the school. Very welcome, Mr. Walker. Great to have you here, sir. Nate, he's saying, I have 6 employees, market with flyers, CWay website, SEO, phone book, referral programs, and social networking, but haven't had an intro in over a month. Lost schedule and confirmed the days before, and 100% flick ratio. Any ideas? Get confirmation, then excuses. I would like to hear how you confirm with these people. Like when you book these people, if I book someone in my, if somebody calls me and I book for an intro lesson, I always say, okay, great. How old are you? When I find out they're a kid or adult, or it's for their son, then I said, okay, I'm going to make sure I order uniform for you. Can I have your address? Right? So I make sure that I commit them and make sure that they understand that I've done something for them already that costs me money. That usually brings up the percentage of people showing up. And always do a reminder call. Like if, for example, you book someone for next week, make sure a day before you remind them. And try never to book someone in a week. Okay, like if somebody calls you today and they want to join your school, make sure you say, I will book you for tomorrow at 4 o'clock or the next day maximum. Right? Don't make that term a long term, because usually people will not show up.